there's no right or wrong answer to the question, because even if you go back and change what you could have changed and lived your life, you're always gonna go back and change something. So our experience, our experience is
right?
the reason why we're here at this point is because of like what we've done in the past.
The past.
So
we are live. Welcome back to the channel. We have a keep segment. What, nigga?
We got a new guest, man. My man, Nine do shit.
A brand new guest right here, bro.
yeah,
Welcome to the podcast.
thanks.
Bro, introduce yourself, man. Let people know who you are.
Hey, it's Dozier, man.
Dozier.
It's Dozier.
We've known each other for a long time.
What?
Like us and Dozier, we've known each other for a long time, though, right?
Yeah, man. Since high school.
Obviously,
Nigga, say your age. You have graduated before we enter freshman. You have been together for like 3 years, and then we came to high school.
1 year.
Nah, yeah, 1 year. 1 year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think one or two. One, right?
Wait, let me see.
That was two.
You, it was 2. Him, it was 1.
No, me, I came over the same.
Wait, the
You got so it's
No, you don't know him.
It's just one year.
He was in school, but you don't know him.
Oh, okay.
No, I've
He
used to see him.
graduated the year before us, right?
No, 13, right?
I graduated like 2013.
Yeah, 13. So,
Oh, okay, Lansana is 14, yeah.
Yeah, so it was
That's
2.
what
It was 2.
Okay.
You guys graduated.
He just didn't know you then.
Oh,
2015.
no, I saw him before. I know
Yeah,
him.
because there's some nigga with ROTC with all their rank and all that shit. That's why you probably know him.
No. We actually talked into like different stuff.
Yeah, when we used to
talked
play
about
UAB.
we had the same Spanish
Yeah.
class for one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
What's that, Miss Watson?
yeah, Miss Watson.
Yeah, it was
We
2
had-
years,
and
2
that-
years.
Yeah.
So
I don't remember the first time I saw you, but no, I really don't. How did we become friends? I don't remember the first time I saw
No,
you.
you wanted to be friends with me. I like cool.
I don't remember.
You want to join the squad? I like cool.
Because like this dude was always the quiet dude in the corner. So he never wanted to talk. So I was like, let me just go show this dude some love.
No.
That's one of these guys. He goes straight to class, bro. Never late, bro.
I was about my education.
Yeah, I don't think I met the shit at Rose though.
You did.
No.
You probably seen
But
him.
we knew each other while we were going to Rose.
But
Really?
but I think one thing
Yeah.
can be confirmed. I think we well met each other because of soccer and because we're
Hey,
African.
you know who I know like from my very first day?
Who?
More P, bro. More P.
Oh,
used to
I know
date
more
his
people before
twins,
you
right?
too.
Yeah, I know.
More P,
Me and Mo P had class together.
More P used to be like in the same building, right? Same bus. More P, every single I see More P with the twins, either with the twins or the other girl. The Liberian girl, man. I used to look at More P as a role model, bro.
Winifred?
Yeah, More P used to be in the backseat, like, you know More P be in nice shoes, the phone posit.
Yeah.
They got the girls in his lap. It's like, oh boy.
I know those days.
I
Though.
mean, Esau definitely brought us together, though.
Yeah,
Because
that one
I
too.
feel like, because I feel like that's like a little community. Like once you know somebody, you know, then from somebody
Esau,
else,
soccer.
yeah. And then we had soccer. We
Play
had
ball,
Esau picnic.
that-
And that just brought everybody together.
Yeah, that's something I always used to look forward to, man.
But it got messed up.
Ah, hell no.
Yeah, it started getting worse. When I graduated, the year when I graduated, that was like the worst Esau picnic I've ever been to. Yeah.
Have you
I mean, I
guys?
don't want to say the one that the guy next to me did something, but let's keep it moving.
Wait, have you guys been like since we graduated, right? Have any of you like went back to Rose or like see any of your religious teachers?
To
and
do
all
what?
that?
I've been I've been to Miss Horty's office a
They have
lot.
alumni and all that. Bro.
I feel. You know what though? It's funny you said that because I feel so bad that because personally for me, I have teachers that like they were more than just teachers for me. You know, they were looking out for me and stuff. And
Like me.
And now that I graduated college, it just it's been over what. I graduated
10 years?
2013. No, not that long. I'm not that old.
Almost.
Almost 10 years, man. I feel like if I go back now, they're not even gonna recognize me.
Of course they will.
Yeah, because like
You think so?
You probably one of those teachers.
Those people
because
have,
like
they've
they
been through so many
have
phases,
new
man.
set of students
Yeah,
every year.
But
Yeah,
there's
so-
someone that they know because
You would have to
it's either
remind them.
you are bad or you like the good student. So,
Exceptional.
Those days probably one of those that sit up front, ask questions.
Yeah.
So he's probably annoying, so she'll probably remember him.
A lot of
I
teachers
feel like
were-
Miss Hardy would still remember me, right? But I didn't even
Because
spend
you're a
that much
crackhead.
time with. Are you dumb, bro? Who's this guy? I didn't even spend that much. No, it's because we became so close, right? Because when I came to the state newly, right, I wasn't even going to lunch. I was just in our class and all that. it came to a point where like she has to like make friends for me, stop forcing me and all that to go to lunch.
Right. Damn, you sweet.
The last time that,
God damn, she have to make friends for you? Jeez.
Nah, man, it's just that sometimes it's slow for me to
when
like...
you come into a different country, just that
definitely that cultural shock, just trying to adapt.
I keep who's this guy, man? How long did it take you for us to...
This dude was so quiet.
You're the last person to say that.
This dude was so quiet.
You should be the last person
to never want to talk to anybody.
Because I'm a good student.
Want to stay by himself.
No, I'm a good student.
You know, but one thing I can say about you though is like you definitely have evolved. You know, you're a little bit more. You know,
my African accent is still there.
Yeah.
No, the thing that you said
you got annoyed more.
The thing that you said that I kind of like relate to as well, right? Is like feeling a little bit bad, right? Not going back to like those two that you feel like they've helped you. Because there was this one time, right? I actually saw Miss holding all green belts, and I stood back. I was like, should I like talk to her, like she going to remember me and stuff like that?
No, you did not.
And she just passed, and she just got in the bus. I was like, oh shit.
She's the one that
maybe like that's the only time that I could have.
Yeah, well, I mean,
what like
she's the one that got me into glasses. She came in there, she saw I wasn't seeing her. I was like, you need glasses.
I came was in the back and just like
I was like, and I like seeing the back. I hate seeing the front. And like, yeah, you need glasses. So yeah.
I think we should all go back one day, man. Go.
Yeah,
I've
man.
actually been there.
Go put some knowledge in them Esau kids, bro. Hey, they're different now, man.
No, because
they feel like they're
you can't put
Americans.
that
Actually,
wild,
they feel like they got wild now.
Actually, like especially like us, the Esau alumni, so to speak. It's always it's always
like we got ready.
No,
but that's not a tag I want to claim, bro.
It's always good to see like I mean, if you guys,
I know what you mean.
It's always good for you to go back and let these guys know that it's especially those that are going through that culture shock now. Their English is not very good. It's always good for you to let them know that
it's okay.
It gets better from here. It's not as long as you stay positive and you're gonna adapt to the new culture, it gets better, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you're not always gonna be an Esau. Esau is just like a little community to help you, to help you grow. But as soon as it gets you ready for the real world.
But it's like since like leaving, I guess, high school and going to like transition to college, like what difference have you like noticed, and like how have you, or if you have experienced any obstacles, like how have you overcome those obstacles comparing to like high school and college?
Say that again.
Your transition from college, I mean from high school to college.
Like how's that been?
Well, for one, I mean, you get to meet people from different ethnicity. You're gonna meet more Americans, definitely, and I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. It's just you're more exposed. Like right. I feel like when you're in high school, you're more amongst your friends. That's your comfort zone. When you go to college, you're gonna be in like
independence. Trying to figure stuff out.
But I feel like college is like nobody give a F about you. Like,
yeah,
it's not like high school. Like college, it's like middle school. I think it's the worst. It's like a nightmare for anybody. Right. High school, everybody go their own way. College, it's like nobody. Even you see friends, I'm going to class. Like college, like everybody just doing their thing.
Everybody,
like, college is like different. Where high school, you come in at the same time. You guys live at the same time. Where college, you come different time. You live different time because of your classes. So college, like, personally, I think I only been to college like 1 year. And transition is like easy because everybody just go their own way. You don't see even though you guys go to the same college, you don't see your friends because they all have different schedule and all that. Just compared to high school, you catch the bus together, you do this together, you have the same lunch and all that stuff. But yeah,
which one did you find the most fun though?
College.
What?
High school. College because you have freedom. You really do have freedom in college.
You have freedom, but it's just when it's a lot more freedom, but then it's a lot more like you're on your own pretty much. Like you can't slack off. You can't just sit there and not do do work. But high school, it was just fun where you just do 1 or 2 homework. That's it. Forget about it.
In college,
you can finesse your way.
In college, you can leave class and nobody will be calling your parent like, "Hey, your son did this." Professors don't give a F about that. They just not that it's a good thing to skip school. I'm just saying like there's just more freedom involved. But high school is just because you're around more people.
it's more freedom, but then it's also responsibility. So it's like you are making decision for yourself, whereas like any decision you make has like consequences. You know what I'm saying? If you decide to leave school, leave class, then it's gonna affect your grade in some way or the other. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like college is a lot more. It's fun. High school is like fun those days. Like when you think about kids, you come and do homework, you out again. But college, once you're in college, literally you can go out, but then you come back, you got to do schoolwork. You go party, or if that's what you're into, you come back, you got to do schoolwork. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's like every day, it's like continuous. So until maybe you finish, or you like it's a summer break or winter break and whatnot. That's when you can take a break.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you have more freedom in college, but like you said, you have the responsibility. It's stressful. You really know, like in high school, all you have to do is go to class, come back, and even if you have a part-time job, like it's like 3 hours a day. You're not. You're not really like, so like high school, all your responsibility is just go to school, come back. Yeah, so you have more free time. But in college, man, like because like personally speaking, like it's not easy, man.
I mean, I can tell by your hairline.
Yeah. It's not easy, man. It's not easy, man. You put too much work in.
I know, right? But if you guys had to change one thing in the past, like what would it be?
The floor is yours, Doze.
Yeah, so we want to start with you, Doze.
Like in general, not just high school.
I mean, if you want to go person, maybe a girl that book your heart, you can go there too. But
no, dude. I mean, this is a tough question.
Yeah, this is a free space. You can name them, the address.
And it can be how you handle school or a certain situation.
Maybe your reaction be like, damn, I shouldn't have reacted like that and stuff like that.
Wow.
Pick your top 3. Let's make it easy.
Something that I wait. What is the question? Something that if I could change something in the past.
Yeah, like if you could go back to the past and change it.
Yeah. So it has to do with the decisions I made in the past.
Okay.
So like for me, let me see if I can pick one, because like we could all make better decisions. I think.
Yes.
It's a tough question.
You want us to come back to you?
You could come back to me. Let me.
You want to go?
Of one.
Okay. I can't seem like he's ready already.
I can't feel like he got his already.
No, because I've thought about it for a couple of days. Personally, I've made shitload of mistakes, but I don't think I really want to change anything because because you know what I say. Your past shape your future. Like I feel like every mistake we make, there's a lesson in there to learn. I've thought about it because I have a bunch of if they say if God give me that choice, yes, I will make it. But in general, I'm like, there's really nothing I really want to change because I made a lot of mistakes, but I'm happy where I am right now as a human. So those mistakes define me. I mean, I pick the way they define me. Maybe in that they improve me or they make it worse. And I think I'm gonna make more mistakes in the future, but I'm also looking forward to the learning.
I like that answer.
I like the fact that he actually stole my answer too, but
I didn't steal your answer.
We're gonna have to get more technical with this. You have to name one thing now, man.
One thing now?
Yeah.
Oh, what would you change?
When it comes to school, I feel like I could have been more serious, like seriously.
Okay.
Like there's this guy, Esau teacher, Mr. Whitney. Mm-hmm. So like with me, I remember that name. It's close to Miss Audie. It was in the temp. I left Esau a long time ago, but I was comfortable, and that's because of my past. Because when I was in middle school, I was bullied. So I didn't want to leave Esau because I was comfortable. I know people like Mopi, Ryan Blair. Like I was comfortable. I was around
really
people
felt that way?
What?
So you really felt that way?
Yeah, It was like a safe zone for me. Like I'm happy. Like that's when you see me in other classes, when you say, I'm quiet in class, I don't talk. That's because I'm not comfortable. Like I feel like if I talk, somebody could make fun of what I'm saying or my accent. So I rather keep my mouth shut. But if I'm in some other class, I'm getting kicked out. Like, oh, you too loud. You still that. So when it comes to education, I feel like I could have done a lot better. But it's also because my past kind of shaped me into that spot that I didn't want to leave my comfort zone because I was happy where I am. I'm meeting you, and I don't regret it too. I mean, to some extent, I don't regret because I get to meet you guys. So it was like, that's what I say, you learn from it. So it actually helped me, but maybe that's one other mistake that I can. I mean, if I want to go to the past, that's one I can say. I mean, not to go too deep into stuff, but yeah.
I can't very passionate about this. I do regret meeting you guys. I know that.
I definitely regret meeting you.
I know that for a fact.
I know that for a fact too.
Well,
but
I didn't regret meeting your Toyota Corolla, but other than that,
you want to go ahead?
It's just Toyota?
Yeah, I mean, just like piggybacking off what he said, like for me, like my first major in college was biology, right? So it's not something that I regret doing, but because I feel like a lot of people don't really know what they want to do. It's a lot of trial and error, especially with college.
Exactly.
So like it took me a long time it finally took me to realize that, okay, maybe this is not what I want to do. Maybe that's why my second major is nursing now. So maybe my calling is really to, caring for people as opposed to what I was going to do with the biology degree. But it's not like I regret it I
feel like it kind of helped you. The biology major helped you figure out that nursing. It's for you.
Yeah, because like,
I feel you though.
Yeah, because like you can't look at it like a waste of time. Like I said, a lot of times in life, we all want to be happy, and we all have like this thing, and like we're all pursuing happiness. So, and I think that's what I'm doing.
But I also feel like every mistake, not like I'm not only or anything, but not looking at social, but
I was about to say, where is this going again?
not that I'm like a very religious person, but I do believe like God wants you to go through those
certain
experience to make you learn to those stuff. Like, I mean, I make some dumb decisions. Like one decision I make, like the time we get into an accident, like me and Safan went for this job. But I didn't sleep the night before. So I went to that job after we doing it, and then we went to Safwan. We went to Virginia for Safwan. But it's not actually I say no because I was mad sleepy. I know I was sleepy, but I make that decision, and that decision led to me losing because we're getting into an accident. The car was total. I lost my job. It's like at that time I kind of regret like, damn, I wish I should say no and go and sleep.
Yeah, funny thing. This nigga care about his job and the car. So you don't care about our lives, bro.
Hey, but I did ask that who want to drive, though. I did ask who want to drive.
I don't think you asked.
I did. Ask one of the boy.
I think maybe you did ask, but
I did.
You didn't say, oh, I'm sleepy.
I said who want to drive. I asked because
but you never say you
But another rejection the regret actually make is like, you guys were saying, let's go to the mall. At that time, but I said, I want to go home.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I went to the mall, the accident wouldn't have happened. Maybe I would have walked around and the sleep would have been gone, and maybe some stuff. But that's another mistake I made. But as I said, at the end of the day,
what about you, Safwan?
I mean, initially, like my answer is pretty similar to what Akim said. At first, like
copycats,
not changing anything, but thinking about it now, if I have to change, I would say maybe like taking complete ownership on like whatever stuff that I find myself involved in.
Right.
Because there's been so many situations where like I may feel like just because somebody's supposed to do this, and if you don't do it,
and you're not gonna,
I would just ignore it.
Right.
Be like, yeah. Then after, like, it just caused like a whole big problem, right? Just because they didn't do it and I didn't do it either. So that's something I'm still working on, right? Try to learn more of like how can I take ownership of things that I kind of like involved in, even like if it's not completely put on me, right? But if I'm kind of involved in it and I feel like I have space and time to like control it, I want to like get better like solving those problems before like they escalate to like a bigger problem.
Do you have besides that example, do you have another example, like an example you can give us?
Go deep for
it. I mean, that's just like the higher level overview, right? Because definitely like the reason why I'm saying that is it kind of like relates to like family situations that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like things that happen like in the house and stuff like that.
So basically we all have like little stuff we want to change. Like I sleep at 1 hour ago. We have that little stuff, but
I feel like with the question though, it's not like you have to look at it in the bigger picture in terms of like, like he's saying, like he wants to take more ownership. Like I could come here and say, I want to procrastinate less. I want to focus on more. Because like a lot of people are outside really talented and they're wasting their time on something else when they should be doing this. That could be something you could change, right? Because like if God gave you a talent, if you're not using it, your gift, right? If you're not using it to do what that is meant for, and you're doing something else, you know.
But in that aspect,
waste.
if God, you thinking as a waste, let's say, yeah, God could give you that talent, but maybe God even see that is your path. I don't know if it makes sense. Like God could make you a very good soccer player, but your path doesn't mean you're gonna be a soccer player. Maybe what you're doing could even help more lives than you doing what. If yes, you have talent, God, make you went to that career path and you reach and all that. Maybe you can become more arrogant, more selfish. Like you turn to a worse person than what God have planned for you. That I mean, it may sound terrible. Maybe living a miserable life could actually help millions. I mean, as a person, you don't want to go through that. Like, then why would I have the miserable life to help other people? But maybe if you come, the way people always say, like, if I have money, I'll be the same person, I'll be that. That's why I feel like God don't want everybody to have money. Because if you have money now, maybe a few years, damn, I can't believe I turned into this kind of person. I wasn't the kind of, now I'm selfish, I'm arrogant, I'm pushing people away and all that stuff. So
no, it's just not, I mean, there definitely got to be like some kind of imbalance, right? For like anything to exist. If there's all rich people, then
yeah, the world will be messed up.
Yeah. It's just like if everyone is just good people, right? Then how can you tell like who's like good or who's bad?
Yeah.
So
how about you?
I don't know.
I feel like for me, I wouldn't change much.
Oh, y'all picking what?
No,
Yeah,
listen.
that's
I wouldn't change much. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, just like going back to what Jose was saying, right? He was doing biology, right? Coming out of, you know what I'm saying? Like coming here, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to play soccer, but then that did not work out.
Wrong joke.
I got scholarship. That's serious. I had 2 scholarships.
I don't think you're that
from
good,
Philadelphia, like 2 different private colleges, but I didn't go because I look at it. Family issue. They was like, well, even though it's like private, the money's gonna be a lot. I looked at all of that. I was like, okay, let me just ignore it and go to.
So you're telling me you could be making $300K, and you let us sit here every Saturday instead of you watching you in the Champions League?
I had 2. The one was Ghana University in Philadelphia. Like, I had 2. Like I didn't accept. They gave me.
Go back.
I did accept it. So that and then
hit the rewind.
You're making millions right now, bro. But
afterwards, I knew I was like, okay, maybe that's not my calling. And then, going to college, I was like, what major is actually gonna give me, like I'm gonna get a job right after graduation. I was like, oh, nursing, because I have family members in nursing.
Because a lot of Africans do that too.
But mind you, right? I had, I was still, I had a lot of computer stuff. I was still fixing here and there. I have old registers. I was doing all that stuff, but I wasn't thinking about doing IT, right? And then did nursing, the practice and all that stuff. 3 years. I wouldn't say a waste of time, but did that 3 years. I was like, maybe I need to rethink life. And then took a whole year off school. So pretty much you can say that's all 4 years gone.
Correct.
But then afterward, I decided, I started thinking, I was like, okay, then what am I missing here? Like, what am I? And then I start observing certain stuff that I used to do. I'm like, I love technology. Like, I might as well just major something that's related to technology. So I eventually, I guess got into that major now. I would say I wouldn't change much, but it's more so, me putting my time into things that matters, like myself, like putting time into my, like me, like thinking, like sitting down, like, like observing, like what do I need to do from here on out? Like, what am I missing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what should I do that's gonna take me to the next level? Like, I wasn't doing all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just fact. I wasn't doing that.
Yeah, man. No one is gonna.
So
you gotta look after your own self, man.
I feel like that's something that I would change a little bit and add, but I also wasted my time with a lot of people. So.
Let's skip that chapter, but
So
let's skip that chapter.
I feel like the overall answer to that is just putting more time to myself.
Okay.
That's
self-care is very important.
But if I want to go back, I think
I can't. It seems like you got a lot of things.
Right. No, just one. I think if I want to go back,
this is the perfect topic for
First, you're trying to be technical, bro.
Yeah.
No. I got one.
Try to give us a perfect answer.
It's not perfect. It's like, Bobby, go check who won the lottery, that 300 million. Go back, go play that shit before that nigga play. That's the only thing I want to go back for. But
the beauty of like this question, right? Because even though like all of us like kind of like see like things that we may like want to change, but we also acknowledge that even though like that the reason that happened, it pretty much got us to where we at now.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just like very necessary for life, right? Like every opportunity, like good or bad, because like most people, right, will always look at the bad experiences,
Right.
and just put so much energy focusing on that instead of like
time to get the positive out of it.
Moving forward, but I mean,
It's like there's no right or wrong answer to the question, because even if you go back and change what you could have changed and lived your life, you're always gonna go back and change something. So our experience,
you're not moving forward.
yeah.
You
So
just
our
going through the
experience
circle,
is
right?
the reason why we're here at this point is because of like what we've done in the past.
The past
yeah.
shaped you
So
you in there.
yeah. So it's always like you always want to learn from, like, quote unquote, learn from your mistakes and move forward. You don't want to put too much energy on like, you don't want to focus too much on your bad experiences. You want to learn that, like, that's very important. Like, you want to, I always say I'm evolving. You always want to evolve, because like it doesn't stop here. It keeps going on. You're always gonna have bad days. You know, like, you're gonna make a lot of mistakes in the future, and you know it. You're gonna
Shitload.
Yeah, you have a lot more coming your way. But,
I'm looking forward to it.
you know, it's how you react. It's how you react to it, man. Because we could be going through the same thing, right? Through the same stress, but we react differently to it. That's because of our past experiences with stuff. So that's all. You want to learn how to handle. You want to learn how to handle stress, how to handle pressure, and how to live life, man. There's no right or wrong way. You just learn and you live.
Uncle Doze,
You just
You dropping some knowledge.
dropping the bomb.
Number one.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
You guys are hearing it from someone that's been through a lot,
Oh, yeah.
Of course, the airlines paying the age is coming.
Someone that's been through a lot, man.
37 next year.
Hey, you cut me 1 year short, 38.
Oh, 38. My bad.
My birthday just passed, man. Yeah.
But that's a good gem there, honestly, man. Because we all go through this stuff, and honestly, like, one thing that I always look forward to is being able to see like all my friends, people that I've seen since 2-3 years ago, that I've known, all that stuff, seeing them achieve something in life. Like, I swear to God,
that
like,
makes me so happy
I find joy in that. Like, I
Some
sit there and be
motivation.
like, yeah, I'm like, that's really good, man.
Like, I got example when I saw there's a guy, some girls like was turned down multiple times in that girl, and he kept trying, and they finally got the girl. I like, what?
God, my
I
man's
can
gonna
go
give
for
up.
Beyonce if Doze can get that girl. It's like, I see my man doing well. Like,
Nah, man.
it's
'cause,
my
like,
motivation like that, man.
The reason why that is very important, like, seeing people that you went to high school with achieving stuff. Like, you never want to be stationary. You always want to move. You never want to be content, especially at this point in our 20s. This is the stage where you guys gotta hustle, because in your 30s you don't want to work as hard as you did in your 20s, and in your 40s you don't want to work as hard as in your 30s. So now you're young, and you got to do all the work now so you can rest later. So yeah,
I mean, because the thing is, right? You want to make sure people around you grow, because I mean, if you don't want that, then even you too is gonna affect you.
It's gonna affect you.
You're just gonna be like the people that you're around.
Yeah.
Like, as much as you want to change it, but like the people around you actually do have impact on the way you see things, or like the way you move and all that.
Your environment, your friends, your family, all of that have an influence in who you are and what you evidently become.
Yeah.
They all have an effect
What you
on
should
that.
be into.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have one thing that I want to change though. If I could go back in the past.
What is it?
Huh? Nah, man, bruh.
Oh, you don't want that what?
I should have got Bitcoin a long time ago, bro. I should have got Bitcoin.
How much investment in Spotify, Uber,
Bitcoin,
Lyft,
bro.
make
Bitcoin
investment,
goes
all
crazy.
those stuff, man. Imagine
Yeah.
if you put 1,000 down, just
Yes.
having millions right now.
That's so real, because the dude I used to work with, right, Jamal, he's always been into like around when I just graduated high school, and he was always like trying to get me into it. But I just said like, man, this is a high risk. Even right now, it might be a high risk.
Like
right?
Shiba's going up, man. Like it's selling not too much.
Man, this is not stock market. Continue.
Yeah. That's what it is. I mean,
I don't even understand how the Bitcoin thing works though.
Not today.
Okay, but it sounds like
for a different topic.
it sounds like
topic. You want to talk about tax?
But the way he
somebody
sounds.
mic is off.
Okay. Is it mine?
No, it's not.
No, it's on that. No, but
I
someone.
wasn't speaking. Maybe.
I think one of the cord is kind of bad because I was experiencing it last week too.
Congo.
But you, it's good now. It's good now.
You guys told me these are
It's
expensive
good now.
equipment, right?
But what I was, I mean, we've put a lot of work with this.
Yeah.
stuff.
All right now.
But what I was saying, right? What was I actually saying?
About the Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, the Bitcoins, right? The time that he told me about it, that shit was like around 9 grand per coin, right? Right now it's like 60 grand.
60,000.
Yes, and it's projected to go to like 100 crowns or more than that.
And you could cash in on that.
No way.
You can cash in whenever, bro.
No way.
One Bitcoin is
It's
60,000.
60 grand.
Nah,
shit.
man.
60
I'm not
grand
joking.
plus.
That's ridiculous.
The way that thing is growing
I
is crazy.
understand, Zara.
But yeah, those shit, just wrap this up for us, man. Like,
You gonna cut
No,
this part that we
no.
talk, right? About this stuff.
nah,
Yeah,
I'm
this
gonna
is
keep it on.
just keep it.
I think I will keep it on.
Okay, no, because I was just commenting on.
Just end it without the opiate, and then we gonna do another one. With
Like summarize
yeah, what we the first topic?
About changing the
Well,
past.
yeah.
You doing that? That was a long time ago.
What would you change in the past?
Yeah.
Proof that you're getting old.
Give
Man.
us a closing statement.
Well, like I said, man, like your answer to the question, you know, I feel like that's
What you
like
talking saddles, man?
that's like
Yeah.
that's like the model answer. I don't think I think most people shouldn't be quick to say, "Oh, I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change this," because like it's a cycle. If you change that and you keep living your life, and someone asks you that same question, you're gonna keep changing stuff. You're gonna keep changing stuff. You shouldn't view it that way. You should view it in terms of, okay, my past experiences is what is gonna help, you know, me. Yeah, it's gonna
key,
help.
man.
Yeah,
Experience is key.
exactly. Because like,
It's key.
if you keep asking, like I said, people are always gonna change something. You can always change something in your life. No one is perfect, man. There's always something better out there.
Because we had experience, you can even help somebody else. But I've been
Yeah.
through it, so you don't have to go through it.
I bet. Oh, very well said. I don't mean to cut you off, but the camera really cut me off.
Yeah.
Cut us off.
Both of them. So this is not even recording?
No. It just went off there just now. I think the bad with that. But yeah, thanks so much for sticking to the end of this. We're gonna catch you guys on the next one. What?
Sierra Leoneans. Jeez.